He grounds our faith in Jesus the Messiah. Let me pause a moment on this. Like most of you will know, I'm a lover of words over numbers. But let me go with the numbers for a moment. The Old Testament contains over 400 prophecies about this Messiah coming. 400. And Jesus perfectly fulfills all of those prophecies. The probability of that happening, I can't even pronounce the number, I don't even know how to represent it. But Lee Strobel, who was an atheist and has become a Christian, he worked it out to try and portray what it looks like in real life. He says, imagine the entire world, the whole world is covered with a white tile that is white tiles that are 1.5 inches square. That square, the whole world, every bit of dry land. And only one of those tiles is painted red in below. Picture a person being allowed to wander for a lifetime across all 7 continents on Earth. And they're permitted to bend down only one time and pick up a piece of a tile. What are the odds it would be the one tile that was red? The odds would be the same as just 8 of the Old Testament prophecies coming true in one person throughout history. There were 400. It should make us stop and think, shouldn't it? In many ways, Matthew presents Jesus a bit like Moses. Jesus comes out of Egypt like Moses. He comes through the waters of baptism, a little bit like Moses in the Red Sea. He comes through the wilderness, and then he comes to a mountain to receive words from God. And yet, God doesn't meet with Jesus like he did with Moses. Jesus speaks of himself. And Jesus unpacks a right way of living, a righteousness that goes beyond what the Pharisees made of the law, that goes beneath it. His authority is more than just repeating what Moses said in the Torah. And here's the thing I really want you to grasp this morning. Jesus doesn't just talk about a kingdom, he announces it. He is the herald of it, yes, more than the life coach or the mentor, yes. But he's even more than the herald. He is the king of the kingdom himself, come to his people. His words bring about this reality. Moses can help us here. Moses was someone who came to deliver God's people, and he was also someone who came with words from God, a prophet. He was a deliverer and a prophet. And Jesus' works and Jesus' words bring freedom and deliverance as God's kingdom comes.